You have a right to use your own skills and ability to defend yourself.
You know, the last couple of months at the Capitol have been a little interesting. From you listening to the city of Chicago and the leadership of the chambers of the House and the Senate, you'd have thought we lost 2 Supreme Court decisions, 3 appellate court cases, and a half a dozen other district court cases.
Yeah, I mean, this is where sort of reading the legal tea leaves comes into play. I mean,
he does not have to bring any case. He has discretion.
But there's discretion at all levels. There's discretion in the state's attorney's office and prosecute him. There's also discretion out on the street.
This is just evil, what that Republican prosecutor is doing, and I hope he loses in the next primary.
And some people say, this doesn't really go far enough. What powers to grant to police, what powers to grant to citizens, how to empower citizens against the police. These are really hard, complicated questions.
We should level the playing field. We should be on the same playing field as the criminal. If the criminal can carry a gun, why can't we protect ourselves?
It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's not the fault that we won't agree to higher taxes on our fundamental constitutional right.
Why they are moving so rapidly and so furiously to redefine certain weapons as assault weapons or as military-grade weapons.
I can't get into that political debate because we'd be here all day, but
I don't see a legitimate sporting or hunting purpose to an assault rifle or to a 100-round clip. I just don't see it.
Does the Second Amendment have anything to do with hunting?
Of course it does, and read the opinion.
And I think this case highlighted and went through the importance of in self-defense, and say that, the reason we have the Second Amendment and the reason that they say that there needs to be some sort of carry law is for the purpose of self-defense. And it also points out that we're the only state in our country that does not have some form of concealed carry or carry.
It's called the ultimate fight stopper. It's called the ultimate pucker factor. It's called the ultimate, where the police do that, everybody freezes.
We must prohibit the sale of assault weapons and high-capacity ammunition magazines in Illinois.
Well, I think it would make people that are lawful citizens right now, would make them outlaws because they just wouldn't comply.
But there is no place in our state for military-style assault weapons designed for rapid fire at human targets at close range.
I don't see myself as an expert on assault weapons, so.
I mean, this is a traditional hunting rifle right here. It has a telescopic sight, which some of the anti-gun liberals call a sniper rifle.
If they can ban the machine gun, why can't they ban assault weapons? I think it's a slippery slope, and once it's assault weapons, then it's going to be semi-automatic Glock, then it's going to be a shotgun, and let's just take them all.
When weapons were expensive and required long training in their use, such weapons we call specialist weapons. Periods of specialist weapons are generally periods of small armies of professional soldiers, usually mercenaries. In a period of specialist weapons, the minority who has such weapons can usually force the majority who lack them to obey. Thus, a period of specialist weapons tends to give rise to a period of minority rule and authoritarian government.
We're going to keep our firearms because that keeps us free. It gives us a forceful means. Like Mao said, power flows from the barrel of a gun.
I feel like we've crossed that Rubicon a long time ago.
If you look at the Second Amendment, it was that you would have militia to protect yourself in case the government came and attacked citizens. First of all, if the government were to come to disarm you, you would not be able to use an automatic weapon to defend yourself. Let's be serious. We're in a world of drones now.
There's a lot.
People should not congregate outside against FEMA state control with important announcements. This is the ongoing manhunt for a person wanted in connection with Monday's marathon.
Crap. Wow. They're Men with machine guns coming towards us.
Close your window, go back inside your house, answer the door. All businesses in these towns remain closed until further notice.
So the Second Amendment would not help you in that area. It is absurd.
Just going house to house, making sure everything's okay in the house.
Everything's fine.
You guys are good?
Yep.
Okay. Cell's all set, everything's locked up?
Yep. Well, we have an open garage in the back.
Just check that.
Okay. But the basement's locked.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Oh my god, look, they're everywhere. Look up the street, they're like all up there.
You can never have enough. There's never enough manpower. Every situation I've been on, you never have enough manpower. That's just the way it is. If somebody's there, I have a job for them. There's no one that can task. That's exactly what we're designed for. And that would be a conglomerate of not just the special tactics team, but that would also be the mobile field force, all working in conjunction. I will just put it this way so I don't put a spin on it, but any equipment that we can use and use legally is a good thing. Anything that keeps an officer out of harm's way, anything that gathers intelligence lawfully is a good thing. If it's deemed to be violate rights or not be lawful, then obviously it's not a good thing. And I know that changes with political winds, but anything that's legal and helps us do our jobs, I'm all for.
Well, my thoughts are that you just need to do what you can to draw a balance. I mean, by definition, the police are granted certain powers that no other entity is, and that's how it works, and that's appropriate. And because that is a completely unique position, the society has to be careful about how much power to grant and to place limitations. Now, what the broader philosophical context of how to think about what powers to grant to police, what powers to grant to citizens, how to empower citizens against the police, these are really hard, complicated questions.
Apparently we're not the ones harboring a fugitive. Yeah, this is our garage right now. What the hell?